party to stand.
I remember one of our reviewers at the stand here on this platform gave Sowore, is it 48 hours ultimatum? Yeah, 48 hours ultimatum. That was last week, which at the end of the day, Sowore didn't retract his statement. He didn't apologize, to the president. And we have it in the news this morning. DSS has told, it's not in the DSS custody. DSS has told Sowore to apologize to Mr. President over the statement he made while the president was in Brazil. Retract your statement, and it's been given 1 week ultimatum. Should he be forced to retract the statement?
Mr. Mike, Mr. Sowore made a statement to a particular personality, not to DSS. The personality he made a statement was clearly identified to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu is an individual with fundamental human rights. He can enforce it in the court of law if already infringes on his rights. He can ask counsel that can take the matter up on his behalf. Why didn't SS allow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to instruct his lawyers to file a suit against Sowore in the court of law to enforce his fundamental rights? If he so feel that his rights have been abridged, have been infringed upon. So let Mr. President be allowed to do that. It's not the duty of DSS to now begin to fight the personal fight of Mr. President Tinubu. He didn't make allegation against DSS now. DSS is an institution on its own, different entity, different from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I think DSS should learn what is within their right, what the law says they are meant to do. They are intelligence gathering institution. If the right of anybody is infringed upon, personally, that person is the one that has the personal right to go to the court and enforce his rights. It's not their duty. They are overzealous. I will call what they are doing as overzealousness. Yes. DSS is trying to be overzealous. Personally, the right who was alleged to have infringed upon was personal rights of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and a person, an individual, not institution. Tinubu is not an institution. It's a person, it's an individual. And he has a personal right to do that. So DSS should leave President Tinubu alone. Let Tinubu ask his lawyer to file suit against Sowore. Sowore will be compelled to come to court and come and answer for his statement, for his human defense himself. And DSS should not take it upon himself. Otherwise, the statutory function that will give to DSS, let them focus on it, gather information, intelligence, and free the relevant agencies to provide security for Nigeria, not taking up the matter that don't concern them. That's my position on that.
I know you want to react to what OJ has saying this morning.
I'm a bit disagree with the stand of Mr. OJ. Immediately you become Nigeria president or even governor, you have become property of that state. So anything happen to you, it is state that will be responsible for it. If anything happen to Mr. President, I mean, security-wise, it is DSS and the rest of them that are going to be responsible for it. So if anything personally happen to Tinubu, as I'm talking now, it is the function of Nigeria, I mean, security apparatus to take care of it. Even if Tinubu want to sleep, if anything happen to the person of Tinubu, it is Nigeria, I mean, lawyers, people that are working as if they can work for Mr. President. So I think that's not the end of year I'm going, but I think DSS, they are not working above, I mean, their law, the corridor of law. They are there. I mean, primary assignments, one of their primary assignments, if anything happens to Mr. President now, they are the one that you are going to question. That what is your job? As a DSS officer, as a security, I mean, people that are guiding Mr. President. So anything that happens to him, they are responsible for it. But that does not mean that what Sowore did or what he wrote, is he right or wrong?
That's what we need to look at.
That's what you need to look at today. Calling him a criminal.
That statement defamatory.
Oriki Tinubu is just annoying for nothing. Anybody at that realm in this country, they call Nigeria president. When they call you criminal, please don't be annoyed. Oriki is another name for you. That is the truth of the matter. If anybody think he can enter into that place with a clean hands, without romancing terrorists, without romancing all this agberoism and the people that are eating this country, I mean, deep, okay, you cannot go to that place. So if you find yourself in that place, okay, you have romance with the criminal. There is nothing you can do about it. Look at the case. I don't want to jump, but I will still have to jump now. Look at the case of people booing a bit because he invited El-Rufai to Imo State. People may think that what is wrong in inviting? Nothing wrong in inviting, but look at the personality. If not because El-Rufai have jettisoned, I mean, he has stopped, I mean, dropped from the grace now, grace of Tinubu. If he's still supporting Tinubu, we then invite him to that place to tell you that all Nigeria politicians, they are the same. They all of them think alike. They think about how to win the next election, irrespective of anything that will cost them. They don't mind. Romancing terrorists, it's not their problem. Anybody that can freely win, there's nothing you want to say about that one. Do you want to differentiate Tinubu from Peter Obi now on this angle? No! All of them, they need terrorists. We call them terrorists, but you need terrorists to become Nigeria president. When you romance with terrorists, then you become a terrorist. You become a criminal. If I'm Tinubu, I will just behave as if I don't hear. That is my point.
According to some Nigerians, why is DSS prioritizing Sowore Street instead of focusing on insecurity? But we understand that Tinubu is their boss. That was just like Femi said. Do you think that statement was defamatory?
Mr. Mike, I just like that word you use, defamatory statement. It's in our own definition, it's defamatory. When you get to court of law, it is because our police or discard this that it's not defamatory or it is defamatory. If let's say use the word alleged defamatory statement, let's use that way. Alleged defamatory statement. It's made against you. It's made against a personality, not the state. That's the difference between personality and state, Mr. Mike. This is Mr. Michael Adekunle. Citizen is a state, it's an entity different from you. Nigeria is different from President Tinubu. He's occupying position of Nigerian presidency. A state and institution different from personality. Alleged defamatory statement made against who? Is it against the state or against the person or somebody? And it is what was made against the personality, person of somebody, person of someone, person of person that you can identify is separate from the state, which is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So it is a personal thing. It's a personal battle that should be fought. Personal redress should be made, not necessarily by the state. If you have made that statement against the Nigerian state now, yes, the Attorney General will now stand for Nigerian state. Because it's a very grand point. Attorney General is to stand for Nigerian state. He will have just it's him that will stand up and challenge him that you are making a defamatory statement against Nigerian state. But this was made against person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing that he must go, if he chooses to do so, go to court or insult his lawyer, his counsel, file a suit for defamation of character against my person, not Nigerian state. So I'm still on my earlier point that DSS has no role in this point. It was not made against the state. It was not made against the state. So President Tinubu should ask his personal lawyers or his admirers, law admirers who are lawyers, to champion this cause against, in his personal name, that this man made a defamation statement against my person, against my name, against me.
Do you see him as somebody that will apologize?
Sowore is, I don't know, I'm not saying for Sowore. I don't know the context in which he was speaking, and I don't know the father figure and at his sponsor. That I'm not privy to, with which he made a statement, based on which he made a statement. So if he just made it loosely, we just made a statement that was made loosely, that's the gallery. They are without any father figure. And then I will advise you to apologize.
Femi, is it possible for him to apologize?
Well, I don't see Sowore.
And if he refuses to apologize, will he be arrested?
Yes, he can be arrested. I don't see Sowore as somebody that will apologize. And if he didn't apologize, the next thing we are going to witness is drama as usual. He's going to be arrested and a little bit of prosecution, and the rest will be story, and the Nigeria will continue. So if I'm in position of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are the one that make this statement to be more popular than how we thought. I mean, this is not the first time a sitting president will be called such of name. Jonathan was called Nebuchadnezzar, and so many times Tinubu himself called a sitting president names, and there was no threatening or anything. So I don't see anything special in this thing. So far you want to become Nigeria president, you should be ready to be called names. You will be called names. Even if a girl become Nigeria president today, he will be called name. Moses was speaking with God directly. People still have issue with him. They still grumble. They still, so what are we talking about here? I think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should rather focus on how to make Nigeria better than to be chasing Sadu or this kind of witch hunting. About 63 people who are killed in Borno State. And that is how it has been happening. I think that one is enough for Mr. President to bother himself with not necessarily chasing Sado and all this kind of a thing.
OJ, if eventually he's arrested, what do you think this will mean for opposition voices?
Sowore be arrested. It's good. We will test the jurisdiction of the law. Let the law take its full course. Let Sowore come and substantiate his claim. For you to wake up and call somebody a criminal, if you just say for one side of your mouth without having any part and people behind it, you know where you will end yourself now. But the man will pay for charges, pay for survival, pay for damages from you that may consume your entire investment of in life, that may send into penury. So let the matter be taken up in the court of law. I want to see Sowore coming up with fat and people to protest his claim that yes, you are indeed a criminal. Yes, and let the defense team of Mr. President prove him wrong. Let the court act on this so that you serve a detriment to others. You not wake up and just be making inflammatory statement that can run somebody down.
All right, let's go to the comment section and see what our viewers are saying concerning what we are discussing this morning. Jacob Bioya is saying social media needs to be regulated in Nigeria. Would that be the solution to all this? Would that be the solution to its regulation of social media in Nigeria?
Well, anywhere where
I think it will silence our voices.
Anywhere where there is no law, there is no sin. If they want to sincerely do that one, not attempt to gag people, I think it's a welcome development, because let me tell you, a forceful information can be very dangerous. It's a poison and it can ruin anything. That's the problem. And do you know the worst part of it? When a false information spreads, before you will send another one to counter it, the false information will have spoiled a lot of things. Even if you're not disseminating the truthful one, the one that has been spoiled, the truthful one will not be able to ameliorate it. Everybody will just believe that first one, and before you will even come and substantiate it with some fact, some people they are not even ready to look at what is coming up. So false information is very, very dangerous, to the extent that whomever that disseminates a false information is supposed to stand, and substantiate what he's saying. If not, then there should be punishment.
Mr. Mike, I disagree a bit with Mr. Femi. Yes, in the sense that it's because we are not allowing our law to be tested on many matters. That's why we have this variety of issues. If a pronouncement has been made on a certain matter, it will serve a deterrent to order from going into it. If you have been caught, if you have been found guilty of inflammatory statement, you have made the tampers. Others will learn from it. When they call inflict heavy, damage cost on you, damage on you, judgment on you, that you have to pay. Maybe you have to sell your houses, you have to confiscate your property to pay up as a damages for whom you limited again. Everybody will sit there. Even the media that is additional source statement, that's broadcasting source statement, will be careful not to allow such a statement to come to their system. So it's because our system has not been allowed to be tested through code of law. Issues are not being allowed to be tested. Let this matter be tested. Let us know what God says about it. So we come and defend yourself. You say Mr. President is a criminal. Bring your facts and figures. Defense team of President, come and prove it right. It's not a criminal. Then let the court now look at the whole matter and make a statutory pronouncement on the matter to serve as different to others. That's what I think should be done.
It's like Mr. Olajide like disagreement this morning. Make no agreement today, no agreement tomorrow. Because what I said is exactly what he's saying. No. That's what I said. No, that's no different.
Okay.
Exactly what I said. That when you ask me about should they, regulate social media, and I said if they will truly do it, that when you send a false information, then you should be able to stand by your information and prove it that it is right. Otherwise, you should face music. Simple. And exactly that's what you're saying. That when you say something that is not right, let court do the needful. Yes. Simple. That is my point.
City Stand.